Sully. While talking to her, we learn she doesn't know why she was created. She loves to wash things. She just wanders around aimlessly in the Tartarus rift until intruders arrive. She desperately wants to leave. She remembers being human once, and she must attack intruders, even against her own will. Her trait is Lively Bubbles. She gets an innate slime strike of 50%, plus 15% to evasion. You can always use ocean and artificial skills, and skills using bubbles deal 30% extra damage, with double damage to slimed foes. So that's a fairly nice little ability. The innate slime strike really helps to take advantage of her double damage to slime foes. The only downside is there aren't that many good bubble skills. Her early wash skill is about the best she gets for a while. So we'll put it at a B. It's alright. For play skills, she makes foam, she dances, which does nothing, she imitates a shrimp, she gives you a shrimp, and she runs away but immediately comes back. So it's basically nothing, so we'll give it a C. As for her story interaction, she does get a little bit extra, but not a whole lot. So we'll give her... we'll stick with C for her for story interaction.
Hey, what's a shrimp? Am I a shrimp?
We haven't gone around to anyone she interacts with yet, so we'll just get to giving her presents. She doesn't like fruits, vegetables, or bread. Interesting interactions include the chili pepper.
Do chili peppers taste good? Yeah, it's incredibly spicy!
The shrimp.
Shrimp? Am I gonna be in like this? I wonder if I taste good. Does sausage taste good? I like to eat your rod too!
My, how perverted of you. That's surprisingly forward. Paella.
There's shrimp in it. Am I going to be cooked like this?
No, you are not. Don't worry, Sully. Kids meal.
Do kids' meals taste good? I feel like there wasn't enough to eat.
Shrimp chili.
Will I end up like this if I get caught? Served in pieces on a plate with my skin peeled off?
We don't eat talking shrimp, Sully. Plus, you're not really a shrimp, so you're quite different. The Gyan stew.
This is... I don't want it. It looks so sinister.
The wedding cake.
What an amazing cake! Can I eat it all? Hooray!
The ice cream.
Does ice cream taste good? It's cold! What is this?
And the alcoholic drinks.
Does beer taste good? My head's spinning! This is poison!
Jerky.
Does jerky taste good? It's already completely dry, isn't it?
Any of the grilled items.
Does grilled starfish taste good? Munch munch. It's kinda tasty!
Fish bones, or the skull.
Do fish bones taste good? It's really crunchy and delicious!
The poison mushroom.
Do poison mushrooms taste good? Ah!
The beetle.
Do beetles taste good? Munch, munch. It's kind of tasty.
Poor beetle. And last but not least, the chipapa.
Does chipapa taste good? I ran away before I could eat it.
Jade. While talking to her, you learn that she was once human, that she is now mostly machine. Some of her emotions from when she was human still remain, and she has several memory malfunctions. Her trait is laser eye and scissor legs. Innate shock / bind 15%. Can always use Machina artificial skills. Machina skills deal double damage to shock and or bound foes. So while that ability to deal double damage is nice when they are shocked or bound, her innate ability to do that is quite low, even though if it does hit, it basically takes the enemy out of the fight. So we'll give it a C. During play, she defragments her memory. Her OS will freeze up, causing her to be paralyzed. She'll have electrical discharge, which deals damage to enemies. Her speech program will break, and she'll work on her catchphrase. So she has a positive and a negative that bounces out. Well, she'll go into C. As far as her story interaction, she has a very little, outside 1 or 2 extra interactions, so she'll go C. She has an interaction with Sully.
Oh, it's a Jade model! Hey, you doing well?
Hello, Sully model. There are no errors with my functions.
Jade is always so reserved. Is it because you're a machine?
There is a high-strung personality option. Would you like me to activate it?
No way, that sounds scary.
So when it comes to giving her presents, like most machines, there's very few items she will actually take. Because as a machine, she doesn't need to eat. But she will take curry powder. Searching reference for curry powder. Program for cooking curry discovered. Why do I have this? Curry and rice. Curry contains many nutrients and increases immune function. Why do I possess this knowledge? Gian stew. Is this a biological weapon? I recommend appropriate management. Beer. Replenishing alcohol content. This beer has very good flavor. Wine. Replenishing alcohol content. What a fragrant wine this is. The cocktail. Replenishing alcohol content. This has a truly refined flavor. The Go cocktail is a first-class product. The Yamatai sake. Replenishing alcohol content. Yamatai sake has a supreme fragrance. The jerky. A dried up piece from a dead body. I see. This is also food. The dried squid. A dried squid carcass.
What am I expected to do with this?
The candy.
Replenishing sugar content. This is sweet.
Any of the grilled items.
Verifying carbide. Is this truly food?
Supposedly, it's surprisingly delicious. And last but not least, the chipapa.
This is a spirit. Escape confirmed. Shall I pursue it?
Shasta. While talking to her, we learn that she was once a human, but she has lost most of her memories. Her trait is Floating Girl. She gets a 30% boost to her max HP, 20% evasion / magic evasion. Can always use black magic, insect, and artificial skills. Insect skills that drain HP have 50% SP cost and deal 30% more damage. So that's quite a bit of extra bulk to her, giving her the extra evasion as well as the HP. The extra damage to the drain skills are kind of meh, but it's alright. But that's quite a lot of booster defenses. And if you give her the insect class, insects are already pretty bulky. So we'll give it a B. It's a nice bit of extra defense for her. For her play, she will mend her skirt. She will steal food. She gets a memory. She will bake some bread, which you get to keep. And she invites a foe to dance, which stuns with one random enemy. So that's a purely positive effect, so we have to put it into B. As far as her story interaction, she has very little, so we'll put her at C. In the Pocket Castle, she interacts with Milk.
My insect legs tore my dress. Even if I make a new one, it'll immediately get torn too. I know how you feel. My dresses instantly get covered in slime. Hey, let's go shopping for new dresses together. And if it's not too humid, shall we eat some moss in the swamp on the way home? Sounds fun. Like something I did long ago.
She also interacts with Mary.
If I drink tea like this, I might regain my memory. Tea's no good. Drink sake. Here, drink. Well, I'll try it. Good grief. All my sister does is drink sake. Can't you see that's why she'll never get married? And what about her job? After half a year, she finds one as a part-time worker at a thrift store? Her memories actually came back? What was I saying? I seem to have forgotten the past few moments. I think it's best that she doesn't drink.
Interesting that it actually worked in bringing back some of her memory, at least temporarily. So as for her present, she'll take anything that will jog her memory. She doesn't like vegetables, though. Like, for example, give her a cucumber.
I'm remembering a little. My mother, she would scold me if I didn't eat them.
Yep. Seems like she was quite young when she became an apoptosis. Bell pepper.
I hated these. I can feel it deep within my memories.
The chili pepper.
I have no recollection of eating this.
The fish.
Fish? They would all be lined up at the fish market.
The sea bream.
Sea breams were quite rare. But why do I know this?
The meat.
Meat. If you ate too much, your figure would... Was I obsessed with something like that?
Yep, she was obsessed with keeping her weight down. Sausage.
I enjoyed sausage. I think.
Which is very conflicting. It seems like she might have been a prostitute. Which, if that's the case, she might have enjoyed more than just the meat sausage. Tofu.
Tofu. I've never eaten much of this. However, it tastes good. I like it.
The jam.
Strawberry jam. I used to often make this myself. Flour. I used to bake bread. I think.
Well, during your play, you actually bake bread. You're not terribly good at it, but you do bake it. The sandwich.
A sandwich. I remember this. I used to make these together with... Who was it?
Probably your mother. Or your sister. Hamburger.
A hamburger. The town. Ugh, my memory.
The kids' meal.
For some reason, it feels like I'm being ridiculed.
The kitty rice.
A curious dish. Is this food good for humans?
The fried egg.
A fried egg. I feel as if I've made these before. It has a nostalgic taste.
Steak.
A steak. I've always wanted to try this. I can't believe you're letting me eat this.
Yep, she loves the steak. Vegetable stir fry.
A vegetable stir fry. It has a nostalgic taste. However, it was a taste I disliked.
Roast chicken.
This is... What are we celebrating? I feel as if we held a festival in the town. I think.
Gian stew.
I have no recollection of anything like this. It is eerie and abhorrent.
The hot dog.
A hot dog. I ate this when I was in the town. I must take care not to put on weight.
Taiyaki.
Taiyaki. It's very sweet. I love it.
Any of the chocolate items.
I love chocolate. I remember it fondly.
Wedding cake.
I feel as if I've always longed for marriage. I want it to be A bride.
The parfait.
A parfait. I love this.
Coffee.
Coffee? I can't drink this without sugar.
Jerky.
Jerky? It's dried up. It's somehow pitiful.
Dried squid.
Dried squid? Squid was completely dried up? How strange.
A cookie.
I remember this. Someone will give them to me. Are you giving this to me too?
Again, it just seems like she was taken when she was very young. Or she became an apoptosis when she was very young. Candy.
I remember this. I loved licking them.
The poison mushroom.
I'm not familiar with this kind of mushroom. Much.
The beetle.
I think I used to catch these with my older sister when I was little. A sister? I had a sister?
Apparently so. You gripe about her when you're drunk. And last but not least, the chipapa.
I don't recall an unusual creature like this. And yet it ran away.
Ah, Shasta. Quite the tragic character. Naruko. When you talk to her, all she says is, "Cute, cute." Her trait is Mysterious Being. She has an innate slime strike of 50%, can always use tentacle skills, dealing 30% more damage. Nullifies attacks, dealing 30 damage or less. Well, a nullifying attack might as well not be there. When are you going to take 30 damage or less? But that slime strike combined with being Scylla and her tentacles boosting it, that all combined makes her a very effective pleasure damage dealer. So we gotta put that at, I mean, she does top-notch damage, so we gotta put her at A. During play, she'll think hard, she'll spray ink to blind the foe, she'll catch a beetle, which you get to keep, she'll sing and dance, which does nothing, and she'll fall asleep. So that's a positive. With a negative, bouncing out, it has to go into C. As far as story importance, she has a lot, so we have to put her at A. In the Pocket Castle, she'll talk to Ilias, Alice, and Sonia.
Cute. What a strange creature. Your composition is similar to that of an apoptosis, yet somehow different. Cute! Speaking of resembling other things, an octopus wiener? I'm hungry. Cute! You want to eat an apple? Just wait a minute, I'll cut it up. Cute!
Sonia, you can understand Naruko?
You can't understand her, Luca? From the sound of her voice, it's obvious she wants an apple. Cute! No fish. You've been eating too many lately. You need balanced nutrition, got it?
I don't understand. It's because of what they are. With Naruko being the spirit of chaos and Sonia being an apoptosis.
Cute, cute, cute. Just what manner of creature are you? Life forms from other worlds seem quite strange. Phew! Oh, you giving me an apple? Thank you. I accept. Munch, munch. Delicious. Cute!
As far as her presents, she likes most things, but all she says is Q, so there's nothing too interesting. Stella. You never fight her, so you never get to talk to her. Her trait is resentment of the streets. Targeted half as often by enemies, and you gain gold equivalent to the damage she takes. Which, if her entire purpose is to take damage and get you gold, her targeted 50% often doesn't really work well with that. Plus, she gets no defensive or offensive benefits from that skill. I'm actually going to put that into D. It's decent as a gold farm, but you get plenty of gold in the game. It's not like it's ever really that difficult to gain much. Her play skills are: she picks mushrooms, which you get. She finds a skeleton, which you get the skull. She'll steal food. She'll have electrical discharges, which damages enemies. Which, it's weird that many of the normal humans get the electrical discharge as their play ability. Is it just stack electricity or something? And she will try to appeal to someone, probably Luca. Anyway, her story interactions are basically non-existent. She gets a little bit in the time loop event, so for that we'll put her at D. And of course you cannot give her items, and she has no Pocket Castle interactions.